All right, Randy, I'm going to take a minute to walk you through some of the features of Twitter on the web. I know that when you use Twitter, it will likely be from your phone, but it all kind of works the same. Whereas you'll do kind of clicking with the mouse on the computer, on the phone, obviously the icons you will tap at the top. So the first thing I did was come on over here and go to twitter.com. Then we're going to go ahead and input your username, RBRECKLE73, and your password, just like you sent to me, and I'm going to go ahead and click sign in. So the first thing we see up at the top of the screen here is that you need to confirm your email address. I would assume that in your email you got an email from Twitter and you probably just need to click on it and it will do its thing. I went ahead and excuse me, started sending some tweets or I had to get some folks for you to follow. Now, basically, if you're following someone on Twitter, what you'll see over here, you'll see all their tweets or messages. So you're currently following 17 people. If you click on followers, you can see who all you're following. And I just kind of picked folks who I thought you would be interested in, with the exception of Where's Waldo. That was just kind of random. From here, let's say you want to go over to Molly the Puggle and you want to see all of her tweets. You can go ahead and click on her name, and her profile summary will come up. You can click on tweets and see everything she has done. When you're ready to go back to your home page, over here, you go ahead and click home. So as you read through some of your the tweets that are here for you, you can click on them to enlarge them a little bit, and you have a couple of options here. You can reply, and that means you're going to say something back to ESPN. We're not actually going to tweet that, but you could then hit tweet. If you think that what they're saying is so important that you want to share it with your followers, you can click on retweet, and then it'll appear as a tweet in your timeline as well. You can also click favorite to save it for later, or over here you can click more, and there's really not much that you'll do with that. So up here, you can go ahead and you can compose a tweet by clicking what looks like a little square with a pen in it. So here you would say something like, I'm excited to chat with hashtag Mike Shannon tonight at Cardinals. Now, you notice that I use the pound sign and Mike Shannon. That's what we were talking about earlier, called a hashtag. You can use a hashtag to follow a conversation, like I was saying. Here, you notice I said at Cardinals. I know that's the St. Louis Cardinals Twitter. You are following them. And if you put the at sign before it, it'll tag them. It's like saying, hey, I'm talking about you. Here you go. And then we'll hit tweet, and that was your tweet. And you see it show up here at the top of your timeline. You have a couple of options over here. You can come over here to connect, and you can see if anyone mentions you, or you can see people who follow you or retweet your tweets. So you already have one follower. And you can see what that person's all about. You can come over here and click on Discover. Now this is where you'll do your searching for the hashtags. You'll come up here in search bar, hit pound sign. In this case, we'll search for Mike Shannon, but you can search for whatever you want. And any tweet that is tagged with this hashtag of this category will show up. And you'll notice that yours is one of the most recent tweet. And you can go through and see who else is talking about hashtag Mike Shannon. And what this is good for, you can get in on their conversation. So let's say you read this guy's tweet and you want to say something back to him. You hit reply, and say, I totally agree. Let's get him back. So you're replying to the person who originated the tweet, then the other people he tagged in that post as well. Because if you look at his original post, he tagged CamOX and the Cardinals. Then you also can come over here to me, and you can see your tweets. You can see who you're following. You can see your followers. You can see any tweets that you have marked as favorite, or you can see lists, and lists is something we won't get into today. Hopefully you have found this to be beneficial, and hopefully I haven't rambled or talked too much. If there's anything I can do to help from here on out, please just let me know.